Hi, here is a market evaluation for Dow Jones, and it's E-mini YM current contract September 2015 60-minute chart. And today's July 21st, market is close, and we have here is a price action, and what we can do here, as usual, we do set up, and first is retracement level from Z high to Z low, and as we see here, first retracement level 382, 50%, 61.8, 78.6, and we had a test here, right here, 382, and as soon as we see it's broken, that level was just marginally broke. So one more time break and we're going to have 50% level. If that one is broken, then 61.8. What we else have here is a huge gap area, which of course will be sooner or later close. Okay, so very next day we broke 382, we broke 50%, and we ran away for 61.8%. So we just need some pullback to find a spot for going long, because our target's 50 points higher than where we are now on that level. Now, since it's a big bounce, we may need one-on-one pattern, which is right here. And in this case, we try to find a cluster if it's possible. If not, then we have level here, and we see we met that level. Else, what we could do extension from that low to that high, so we have another levels to come, and those our targets. So what happened there? And we see we broke that level just again on margin, and a little pullback, but price action suggests we have more upside, at least to that area 618, and so that's where we are. Breaking that level, we're going to see this level and this level. And what next? Yes, we broke that level, so for sure, and here we are, so we made that level too. So pull back to that level long, and then now target is right here, 18062, and so that's what we had here. And again, as expected, market came right at 786. So here's the last level, and it should be battle breaking that level, especially if we have also gap here. We have also a gap here, and right here. Right here. Okay. So as we see, second test here, and again, that's hard to break, but basically here is our top, and we see how we're going to play with that line if we break 78.6, and we couldn't break it. 78.6 was hard time, it was double top, and it's today, by the way, it's today action. So we had a gap, and again we have gap downside, which should be closed. Right here a gap downside, right here a gap upside, and we're going to see that level for sure. The question is when, and possible even tomorrow. Now, since we decline here, we may make a retracement. Okay, let's do again enable, and okay, 382 here, 17,800, 17,800, and see that level met. Now if you break that line too, because it's a line in ascent of previous extension from that low to that high, first 272 extension, so this big level of support, and it's buy level, by the way, in bounds possibly even to here, 17,871, and exactly what we met here, exactly 871, 872. Now it's been broken, that level, again marginally, but it's been broken. So one more test here and lower will constitute downside potential, and we're going to meet those lines. So as soon as we see that line broken, we need to go short, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it short right here, and target is right here. Okay, of course, when we going to break that level, we're going to bounce, because everyone sees our orders and everyone is seeing the same, but how much stomach we have, that's the question, to hold losing position if it's going to bounce again. Okay, that was regular session for YM 60-minute chart. If, by the way, we bring here the chart of Globex, here is a 78872, and right after reopen on 24th, which is today, we see it here. So it's a big sell-off right after open, and once we break that level, we can make our target. So first is going to be here, and second one going to be here. So I guess what we could do, we can move our target right above this support line, because it's a Globex session. It's a little bit different than a regular session. So to make sure we have right spot, so it's a 734, and here is 730. In my opinion, we're going to close that gap, which is right here. But again, it's different story, and we're going to sell short under this line, because target will be there if we break these lines. And what else we could apply here? We can apply here these lines, one-on-one pattern, and so we see here 760, So that's a target we're going to see under this line, which is a sell short again. So at least we will get 25 points, but I think many more. All right, so thank you, and till next evaluation.